Liverpool also play Fulham on the weekend, and they're not. That's not going to be an easy game at all. They've done excellently, in my opinion, under Marco Silva, especially when you consider the type of players that they've lost. So, is there any danger of dropping points against Fulham?
It's a tricky one. I mean, Arsenal dropped points there earlier in the season. Fulham can make it really, really tricky for you. I think the upside is I think their form is kind of tailing off a little bit, isn't it, at times? They are a little inconsistent. You look at them getting beaten in the FA Cup quite comfortably in the end. So they're not, they're in that group of sides that can trouble you, but they're maybe towards the lower end of that. And I also think what Liverpool, in terms of taking confidence going into this one, is as good as Fulham are. Liverpool played them off the park with 10 men at Anfield earlier in this season. It was one of the most impressive performances of this season for me, really. And Liverpool didn't win, but I just thought they were incredible in that game. So they've shown that there's a gap between these sides. And I think Liverpool, if they come off the back of a win over Everton, should be going into that one full of confidence that they can win in Craven Cottage as well. And it would be nice as well if I think Fulham have got Arsenal before that, haven't they? So if Fulham can just put it all into that one and do Liverpool a nice favour, then maybe they've run themselves into the ground for the Liverpool game. That would be a nice way of it shaking out for Liverpool, I think.
Yeah, I think we'd all take that. Let's say Liverpool did win against Fulham. That would almost... Liverpool already kind of within touching distance of the Premier League title anyway. But Fulham away is seen by some as maybe one of the tougher games that we have remaining. So would a win on the weekend be a huge sigh of relief? Because while most people think that Liverpool are going to win the title, it's still a sensitive subject because it's only been one title in 30 years. So what would a win against Fulham do?
Yeah, I think just wins in these two as well, because I just think it's 6 points on the board. It's 2 games closer to the finishing line. I mean, that puts Liverpool within 3 wins, I think, of actually winning the title then. And there's some tough fixtures coming for Liverpool at the end of the season as well. You've got Chelsea away, Arsenal at Anfield, Brighton away, Crystal Palace at Anfield, and they are flying at the moment. So that last little bunch of fixtures looks a little bit tricky for Liverpool. So the quicker they can get it wrapped up, the more comfortable everyone will be feeling. So I think to get wins in these next 2 will be massive, and to set them to win the title as quickly as possible, because that's what I kind of think everybody wants. I mean, I think Arsenal will drop a few points between now and the end of the season anyway, and kind of make it straightforward for Liverpool. But like I say, you want to get there as quickly as possible. There will always be those little bit of nerves there. So, a couple of wins this week will go a long way to making everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. And as you say, of this run that they're in at the moment before the last 5, Fulham away looks like the trickiest. So, they'll really want to, if they can get 2 wins on board from these 2, then everyone will be feeling that the title's absolutely done, albeit I think we feel like that anyway.